week in NBA 2K, we have the latest off-season moves updated in NBA 2K18. Opening night is just around the corner, and as the teams prepare for the season, you can compete with the latest roster moves in the game. In the neighborhood, the venue will host regular ante-up and house rules events, but on Sunday, October 1st, check out the brand new Ruffles 4-Pointer Challenge. And in my team, new cards have been added to the throwback pack, including Dominique Wilkins, Jermaine O'Neal, and Chris Webber. Stock up and hit the court in Supermax as round 2 kicks off. Get those wins and rank up. Hey guys, I'm Rachel, and welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, coming to you from the DO NBA 3X tournament in San Francisco. We're at the 5th stop of the DO NBA 3X tournament, where 3-on-3 teams are competing to make it to the final round in LA for a chance to take the title. NBA legend Baron Davis is in attendance, and I've challenged him to a game of knockout with local fans. I have my squad with me right here. I want you to go second. Play knockout? Today we are here at the DO NBA 3X tournament, and I'm here with Baron Davis. Thank you for joining us on 2K TV.
Thanks for having me, Rachel.
If you were to put together the perfect 3-on-3 team, what types of players would you have?
Guys who can defend and guys who can shoot off the dribble and get to the hole. So
your ideal NBA team, you're on the team. Who are the 4 that you put?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, and Kobe.
Okay. Would you start in that 3-on-3 lineup? Who would you bench? No.
Probably not. I come out the bench with the firepower. I come off the bench, score all the points, so.
Cool. Well, today we are in San Francisco, and I know that you've made some pretty cool memories in the Bay Area. When you come back, what is one thing that you love to get into?
I just love to walk around the city, eat, just enjoy the community, enjoy the people. I like this place because it allows you to just be yourself, and you can kind of move around the city and do whatever you want.
Cool.
Yeah.
And in 2K18, you are part of a few of the classic teams.
Yeah.
Are you excited
Super excited.
Yeah.
Now I can get back into playing, get back into it. You know what I mean? Really appreciate 2K for doing that, and it's just anything to kind of keep your spirits alive and keep the game alive is fun for me.
There's probably some kids who play our game who might not have even been able to witness you play in those years, so they'll get to
it'd be
feel
fun.
it again.
Get a chance to see it and pretty much wonder, but it was good while it lasted, and it's great that it's games like this to keep it going.
Probably one of the most anticipated teams is the We Believe Warriors. Is there one memory that you could take away?
I say the one memory is when we actually beat Dallas, just to see the whole community and the whole arena and everybody, all the players on the floor, just kind of like celebrating, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't so much just that we beat Dallas, it was just that we got there, you know what I mean? And it was like the first step to what we thought we would be able to do.
Well, congratulations in your career and beyond, and thank you for coming on 2K TV.
Thank you.
And you can go on over and play with Baron Davis and the amazing We Believe Warriors as part of 2K18's classic teams. And while I'm on the topic, which classic team do you think could beat the current Warriors? That's the subject of Scott OG's winning tips.
What's going on, 2K fans? Scott O'Gallagher here, and we're back again for some more winning tips. There's a big debate that's going around in the NBA circles on which team could take out this 67-15 Golden State Warriors. I'm gonna point you to the 15-1 2001 Shaq and Kobe Los Angeles Lakers. When you talk about taking out the Warriors, it's all about pace. The Warriors last year lost 15 games, but out of those 15 games, 7 of those are when they scored under 100 points. The key is to dump the ball inside. You want to slow the game down. And there's not a better player out there, the most dominant man, our cover athlete, Shaquille O'Neal. From a schematic perspective, the 2000
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they want to come out of the gate strong tonight. We've heard them talk about establishing the upper hand right away, not sitting back and playing it safe in the early stages. All right, this Warriors super team, hard to believe they got even scarier on paper than the roster that won 73 games. How do you guard them?
I don't know if you can, Ernie. You just got to be able to score against them because offensively, it's no way to really slow them down. They have too much skill, too much versatility, and too much shooting. Just a lot of much.
Same question to you, big guy.
Well, Ernie, when they go small, you got to pound them. You got to take it to them. Barbecue chicken alert down there in the middle. But, Ernie, unfortunately, most of the big men who could punish them have gone extinct. Extinct.
Kevin Harlan has the call.
They're unicorns.
We'll see you later.
Small ball.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling goal. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready.
Hey, Kevin, you hear a lot about the chemistry on this Warriors team. Now, one thing that they do is after a road game, if they have the next day.
And thanks, David. Relationships come before anything else. Clearly, these guys like each other off the court as well. Doris should be quite a battle tonight. Two terrific front courts. What do you expect to see?
Well, I'm really curious to see the level of physicality on the interior in the painted area, each side trying to impose its will upon the other. Who does the better job invading the space and contesting shots? Just don't invade my space over here, Mr. Harlan. Keep to your side of the table, will you?
I wouldn't think of it. I would not think of it. Now, Golden State's starting five. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters, at the 2 and the 3. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at point guard. Now here's Curry following the miss by Lonzo Ball.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Here's Ball. The Warriors making the shot. It's Ingram on the wing. 14 feet away. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Curry is inside. Again, Curry missing.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Ball kicks to Randall, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And you love the effort, just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team.
Now, here's Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. Well, it seemed like destiny the Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here, and the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now here's Durant. Outside Curry. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Thompson, left side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now, here's Ball. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Boy, seizing control right away. Send a message on that possession.
Now, here's Ball. The baseline J. That's good from Randall on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thompson against Caldwell Pope. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Luol Deng is checked in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Iguodala. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's great touch from Andre Iguodala. Fearless and efficient. Love it.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Livingston. Zubac the pass to Clarkson. They set the pick. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Stolen by Clarkson. 1:42 left to play in the first. All alone. He squares up and sinks it. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Livingston, no luck.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
On the wing, Deng. Passes it to Zubac. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Nance, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's West. Defense right on him. They kick it out to Green. The rebound by Nance.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
Nance sets a screen for Clarkson. Off the pick. On the wing, Deng. Here's Zubac, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Gentlemen,
2 shots. Blue shots.
He's off on the first. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though. Tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key. And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, good anticipation. KCP reads the play, makes the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
No good from West.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We'll return shortly.
Sit down.
And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film, too. Not saying I don't. But,
yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Nick Young is out there with Iguodala. And it's West, and there's Livingston, and it's...
Unbelievable.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. McCaw with the bucket. Doris, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
Puts it up from 12. Livingston, no luck.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Here's Clarkson. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Randall comes in for Larry Nance. Ingram, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And Ball subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for West. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Kicks it to Randall. High post Lopez. Now the dish to Clarkson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Randall, and it's blocked.
Well, incredible work on defense from Zaza Pachulia. Great positioning so he can reject it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Ball, no good.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Well, we call that crowding the shooter, right? You don't give up an inch. It's just perfect defense.
Lakers leading by 7. And the pass to Lopez. Over Pachulia. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Nick Young. And it's Thompson in for Patrick McCaw. Feeds it to Lopez. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Warriors trail by 11. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Tipped away. Outside Durant. Randall grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ball kicks to Lopez. Here's Randall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Ball dishes to Lopez. 14 feet away. And it's Curry with the rebound. Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Got a piece of it. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now here's Ball, guarded by Curry. Ball with it. Pass to Ingram. Clarkson kicks to Ingram. Pocket 2. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Iguodala's checked in. There's 47 seconds left in the first half.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Ball with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 6.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That's good from Ball. And so he makes both from the line. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Warriors trail by 12. You look at the influences and former coaches of Steve Kerr, and it's easy to see why Kerr has been a success as a coach.
Well, I think if you look about how this man goes about his business, it's important to recognize he played for Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich, and certainly takes advantage of the wisdom he learned from 2 of the all-time greats. Think back to his college coach, Lute Olson. So much of his offensive approach with the fast pace and the discipline came from Lute. It's so smart to take a little bit from each one of the mentors and the guys you've played for.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now, here's Ball. Guarded by Kerr. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter. Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their 3rd straight miss.
The shot by Curry, no good.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And you really got to be in awe at the way that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Ball kicks to Ingram. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1 for 5.
Outside, Green. Back to Durant. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too. Now with Caldwell Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively.
Young's checked in for the Warriors. Patrick McCaw comes in for Klay Thompson.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineup. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Ball with the bucket.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor. And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Brook Lopez. And it's Clarkson in.
Oh! Goodness. Wow. And how about the huge wingspan of Ingram, really causing the opposition a number of problems.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Clarkson kicks to Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Clarkson kicks to Zubac. Randle passes to Caldwell Pope, and the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Julius Randle, and it's Dang in for Ingram. Golden State also making some changes. David West, he's checked in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Caldwell Pope. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Green. And it's blocked by Dang. Caldwell Pope right side. And it's sent back by West. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
It is a thing of beauty to watch the Warriors make that extra pass and create such easy scoring chances. Their passing is incredible. The unselfish nature of the team is incredible. I mean, this has got to be one of the best passing teams ever.
Thompson, he's checked in for Patrick McCaw. Warriors trail by 20. West outside. Looking to end the drought. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Last season, the Warriors led the NBA in assists as a team. and it wasn't even close. Doris, they averaged, as you were saying, over 30 a game.
Right, Kevin. I think the key is every player at every position is able to make a pass. The efficiency of the offense comes because of the quality of shots they get, but all of that is entertaining and effective basketball because they're tremendously unselfish passers.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
First one falls for him. And Greg Caldwell-Pope ultimately ends up on the Los Angeles Lakers. Strange to see such a talented player get renounced by his old team, the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, you just don't see that very often. And after the Bradley trade, the Pistons seemed ready to move on. Lucky for the Lakers to pick up a player like Caldwell-Pope so late in free agency.
The Lakers have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. And here we go with Dang running it up the floor. Here's Clarkson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
And Thompson kicks to Green. And now it's Dang running. Here we go all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Thompson. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 19-6 run. Dang dishes to Caldwell-Pope. They set the pick. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Zubac. Dang gets a wide-open look. It's off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Lakers leading by 20. Doris, have talked about the evolution of the specialist, the pure 3-and-D guy, for example, who in that category are some of the best in your opinion.
Well, I'm so happy that Klay Thompson has evolved from a guy who believed coming into the NBA that he would strictly be a 3-and-D guy to a much more versatile scorer. But in today's iteration, I would have to say Danny Green won a championship for the San Antonio Spurs, doing nothing but absorbing the biggest threat on the offensive end for the opponent and then being able to make huge threes at timely opportunities. Patrick Beverley, another guy grinding it out, increasingly making shots, and of course, tenacious on-ball defender.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala is at the 3, with Green playing the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Pachulia in at the 5. Ball, he drains the quick shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry is inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, a sneaky way to get to the basket there on the offensive board, but that's Steph Curry. He does whatever it takes to help his team win.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Here's Ball. No good on the 3. Thompson from long range. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now here's Ball, guarded by Curry. Ball, the pass to Nance. He kicks it to Ball. Clock at 6. Lopez outside. Takes the 3. The shot will not fall. Curry with the defensive effort. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
How about the agility and footwork of Draymond Green? Boy, for a big man, he is so good at knifing his way inside.
Nance with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
You always got to D up on the perimeter. When you don't, this is what happens.
Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Golden State. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Pachulia. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, Kevin, I love the heart and toughness Pachulia plays with. Just keeps going despite getting fouled. Nice.
Well, you wouldn't think about it with the position he plays, but, you know, Doris Pachulia is an underrated playmaker, very knowledgeable about how to space the floor, and also can drop a perfect pass to a cutter if you let him.
Well, he's the near-perfect teammate because he always understands the role that you want him to play. High IQ, he sees the floor, and he's very unselfish, Kev. He likes to make that extra pass.
Randall no good. Warriors trail by 20. Curry kicks to Durant. Thompson outside. Offline with his 3. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball kicks to Lopez. Lakers working the ball around now. Randall no good. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Well, you have to respect Kevin Durant's ability to pick up fouls. And I love seeing him drive with authority.
He's perfect from the line this time. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
Over in the corner, Randall. Lopez kicks to Randall. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Over in the corner, Randall. From outside, off the mark.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Ball. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Lakers lead by 20.
and feels like that one could be the dagger. Not enough time to completely erase this deficit.
Well, Greg, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. A shot like that has to devastate the other team.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding, one of the better teams in our league.
.136 left in the game. Here's Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score. Boy, think about last season for Kevin Durant, guys. He was putting up yet another MVP-type season before that knee injury made him miss extended time. But then he comes back, and he's the MVP of the NBA Finals. I think he'd make that trade, guys.
And for Durant last season was filled with so much scrutiny for his decision to leave Oklahoma City, go to Golden State. Still, he was having an elite year with his offense before that knee issue.
Well, there's so much talk about where Kevin Durant chose to play that people tended to forget a few things. This is one of the most dangerous and consistent scorers we've ever seen in the NBA, and he will find a way to blend his skill in with any team.
Now, here's Clarkson. The kick out to Dang. Shot clock at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout.
Look at that.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
Pachulia, good.
Pachulia just tireless on the boards, throws himself at the basket to get any rebound he can.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. With the shot clock at 5. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. Here's Hart. Good defensive work there by Young. McCaw off the mark. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.